So the Super Mario Bros. Movie just secured the most successful opening weekend for any animated film ever. This is such an accomplishment, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about the movie, but I am just so excited for the future of the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. I mean, who knows what this has in store? We could get Star Fox movies, Metroid movies, maybe even Zelda movies. I cannot contain my excitement. I want to point out this tweet right here that goes over the box office numbers. It says, the Super Mario Bros. Movie levels up, crushing projections after all-time record 377.5 million 5-day opening at global box office, after receiving 172.9 million opening overseas in over 70 markets. The most exciting news from this tweet, however, is that the Super Mario Bros. Movie beat Frozen 2's 358.2 million as the biggest global opening ever for an animation and the number 18 biggest global opening ever. I think this is something cool to point out as well. It made 204 million in the US and Canada, and the lowest market that it made money in was 6.9 in Brazil. I mean, when your lowest numbers are 6.9 million, I think you're on a good course. That's at least what I think. And for Mario Kart, you know how good Mario is at staying on course. There's also some useful information over here. I want to talk about this article from ScreenRant.com. It talks about the state of the Mario movie versus the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think this really puts into perspective how good the Mario movie is actually doing. According to Variety, the Super Mario Bros. Movie has garnered the biggest opening weekend, racking up 146 million domestically. This puts the video game adaptation ahead of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which brought in 106 million during its opening weekend. Worldwide, the Super Mario Bros. Movie now boasts the title of biggest opening weekend box office for a video game adaptation, as well as the biggest animated movie opening ever, with a global number of 377 million. Now, this is no small feat, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, just think about it. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania had Kang the Conqueror, the main villain for the MCU's next two phases. Imagine if this was 2017 and we got a movie that starred Thanos and the Mario movie outperformed it. I mean, what is happening right here? The tides are turning and I could not be more excited. You guys let me know what future Nintendo properties you want to see adapted into film, because I mean, if this is the course that Mario's gonna go on, I think we're gonna be getting a lot more Mario in the future. Now, I do also just real quick want to mention some of the people's feedback on this. We have some comments from Nintendo Life here, from Fishy S. They say, well deserved in my opinion, despite critics of the movie. I thought it was super fun. I also hope it helps spread Mario's interest to a new generation, and I think that's a great point. This movie definitely was more so catered at kids, and I really hope that the young generation that we have right now is gonna grow up loving Mario the same way I did and the same way you did. A couple more right here from Mario Bricklayer. It says, I felt the critics in the movie review on this site have been harsh, but on second thought, I would agree if they applied that to the third or fourth movie. There is more than enough entertainment in this, but the amount of story will need to increase as they release more. And you guys, if you saw my review on the channel, know that I definitely agree with that. The story was pretty thin in this movie. Not that it wasn't enjoyable or fun, but I do think going forward, we're gonna need something that's just not a mash of references and has actually a pretty good complete story along the way. I am so excited for the future of the Nintendo Cinematic Universe, and I hope you guys are as well. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe.